Everyone, it's David back, and like I said, I'm going to be posting another video, yet another one, me reading, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so I am going to be reading maybe a little less than a chapter because, like I said, the chapter is like way too long. So, let's get started. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this chapter is called Home in the Stone Mansion. It was near dusk when the Unwanteds followed Mr. Today toward the mansion. Some heed had not joined them. Some of the children murmured their concerns. Mr. Today smiled. He'll be fine. There's no need to worry. He needs to think and walk, and that is a good thing for a strong, angry fighter like him. But what if he gets lost? Lenny asked, feeling quite comfortable in her surroundings already. And though she was curious, she didn't particularly care whether the sullen some he'd ever return. He can't get lost, Mr. Today assured the children. I've put the scroll feature into effect. Once he reaches the end of Arteme, just beyond the mansion, he'll slip through and come out the opposite side. At the edge of the jungle where it meets the shore. He'll simply need to walk a bit farther to get back to where he started. Alex gave Mr. Today a quizzical look. Scroll feature? So there is no jungle. It's just he struggled for the word. A picture? More like a giant window at the moment, actually. And yes, the jungle is really there. Good heavens. Where would all the animals go if it weren't? You just can't get to it at the moment. His eyes twinkled. But when you are all sure of me, and I am sure of you, and I know you have found your bearings quite satisfactorily, I'll remove the giant window and the scroll feature, and you'll find that the jungle is quite lovely. The old man paused thoughtfully. Sorry, 1 second. Though it can be frightening and dangerous. I am so sorry, 1 second. Okay. Though it can be frightening and dangerous. Okay, sorry, I said that already. I read that already. Okay, sorry. Lots of fascinating things to see there too. But that's for another day. Alex didn't understand, but he nodded anyway, and soon they reached the walkway to the mansion. As they drew near, a pleasant-sounding noise could be heard coming from the shrubs. Music in the bushes, Mr. Today said. He climbed the steps. This is our home. You may come and go as you please, and even stay out all night if you wish. Lonnie's eyes opened wide. That's a bit of a shock, she thought. But what's so far this day wasn't? Okay, sorry, let me reread that. That's a bit of a shock, she thought. But what so far this day wasn't? The old magician then opened the enormous wooden door to the mansion and walked inside, the children following. And sorry again about the mistakes, and I did not mean to do that. Before them was a stunning, massive marble entryway flanked by two statues standing upright on pedestals. The pedestals alone were as tall as Alex, and the statues on the top of them reached 25 feet off the floor, yet they now here, nearly approached the ceiling. On the left stood a towering winged cheetah made of sand-colored stone, with sharp ivory teeth, thicker and strong and longer than the children's fingers. He stood poised to attack, reared up on his hind legs, his wings wide spread, frozen in mid-flap. On the right, carved from ebony, was an enormous, sleek woman with long, flowing hair and bulging muscles, a quiver of arrows and a bow slung over her shoulder. Mr. Today looked up. "Hello, Simber." "Good evening, Florence," he said. The statues nodded stiffly. "There ought to be one more boy coming along presently, so be aware. Probably shouldn't eat him, all right, Simber." The winged cheetah growled in response, and fluidly lowered himself to all fours on the pedestal, his huge paws with gleaming claws hanging off the edge within inches of Alex's face. Slowly the boy slid away from the stony beast. "Wow," Lonnie breathed, and the others followed her gaze. I'm gonna be started. I forgot where I was. So the winged cheetah growled in response and fluidly lowered himself to all fours on the pedestal, his huge paws with gleaming claws hanging off the edge within inches of Alex's face. Slowly the boy slid away from the stony beast. Oh, I found it. Okay. "Wow," Lonnie breathed. Oh my God, sorry. And the others followed her gaze from the statues to the rest of the great foyer. Beyond the entrance, the marble floor led to an extremely wide marble staircase whose steps split halfway up and wound around to meet again in an incredible expansive balcony. They could see several hallways branching up the overlook. The children's voices grew loud as they exclaimed or noted things to each other about the mansion from their viewpoint in the entryway. Mr. Today strolled past the staircase. "We'll visit up there in a moment," he said. Instead, he led the children behind the staircase to a hallway and showed them past several doors, classrooms, he said, and to the back of the mansion, to a kitchen the size of 6 quill houses put together. At a long counter bar off to the left sat a dozen or 15 older teenagers, all laughing and snacking on popcorn and sodas as a brilliant pink ball of fluff with webbed feet did a dance for them along the countertop. Oh my God, 1 second. Some of the people sitting there turned to look. Bye guys, I'll read more later. Bye.